Russia has accused Ukraine's intelligence services of orchestrating an assassination attempt on one of its top military intelligence officials, escalating what Moscow calls a shadow war between Moscow and Kyiv. Investigators say a Ukrainian recruited gunman opened fire on GRU Lieutenant General Vladimir Alekseyev inside a residential building in Moscow before fleeing the country. Alekseyev was rushed to hospital and remains under treatment.
According to the investigation, on February 6, 2026, Lyubomir Korba fired at least 3 shots at Lieutenant General Vladimir Alekseyev and fled the scene of the crime. A few hours after the crime, he left Russia and flew to the United Arab Emirates.
Russian authorities say the suspect was detained abroad and extradited back to Moscow, where he confessed and detailed how he was allegedly recruited and trained by Ukraine's SBU before being sent into Russia on assignment.
It was established that he was recruited by an SBU officer in August 2025 in Ternopil, underwent shooting training and was instructed in Kyiv, and was then sent to the Russian Federation.
Moscow claims the alleged operation involved financial incentives and long-term surveillance on senior Russian military officials, pointing to what it calls a coordinated intelligence operation prepared months in advance.
In the event of a successful attempt on General Alekseyev, the SBU promised $30,000. In preparation for the crime, the accused, for a monthly monetary reward, carried out surveillance of high-ranking military personnel and retrieved a pistol with a silencer from a cache.
Investigators say accomplices have been arrested, including a father and son accused of providing housing, transport, vehicles, tracking devices, and surveillance equipment, and helping map the movements and residences of other Defense Ministry officials. Authorities claim the suspect's testimony has helped identify at least 2 additional senior figures who are being monitored.
My name is Vasin Pavel Viktorovich. I was born on June 24, 1981. In September 2025, I was recruited by Korba Lyubomir Mikhailovich for the SBU, Ukrainian Security Service. I carried out his orders, purchased equipment, and transported it wherever he instructed. I spied high-ranking officials. I also helped prepare the assassination attempt on General Vladimir Alekseyev.
The investigation is ongoing, with Moscow searching for what it calls the organizers behind the alleged plot and signaling broader counterintelligence crackdowns. Russian officials say Alekseyev remains hospitalized and receiving medical care as the Kremlin frames the shooting as part of an expanding covert war now reaching beyond the battlefield.
In August 2025, the SBU recruited and sent me to Moscow to spy on places and people whose details they sent me over the phone. They paid me $2,000 a month for each assignment.